Okay, so this is just going to be a more in-depth tutorial on HPL masking. Um, First thing you're going to do is load up Blender, make sure it's a blank canvas, because it works better if it's a blank canvas. So I'm going to go for, who do I think Peyton might be a easy one to do. So import the base model, and then import the attire. We're not exporting the attire at all. So you see it like this, right? So this is the entrance jacket. So say if this is clipping, right, but the rest of it's fine. What you would need to do is you would then go into the vertex for the body. So you'd select the body, go to vertex, do 2 pluses, call one HPL ring, and then HPL entrance. Okay, it's really important that you don't press. So I'll show you, for example, if you go into edit, it's really important you don't press assign until you know you're done. Okay, so sometimes if you press assign and you want to change it, you then have to refresh it. You know, you have to close Blender down, redo it. And that's just what happens to me personally. Might be different for you guys, but I'm going to show you. So for attires like this, we'll take off the attire so you can see, for example, the body, right? So the way I showed you before was press 3, and then I would say, you know, just highlight these, press Control L. This will disappear. It will be invisible. So, for example, if the attire, I'll put her thing back on, right? So it's fine. If I did it here, it means in game, this bit will not show, which means it will be invisible. So you have to make sure that the bits you're hiding is inside of the attire. Otherwise, you are going to have holes, invisible points in the body, which is just not going to look right, obviously. So the way of doing this, which is how I do it, so select the body, go to edit mode, and then all you want to do is, okay, you see this, see it here, right? We know that's in the attire, so press Control L on that after highlighting it. Same with the shoes, Control L, yep. And then it's here, it might not be inside. So if you do Control L here, yeah, you see here, it's gonna make all of this invisible. Sorry. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do hold Control, and you're just gonna just slowly deselect it. You know, just do it like this. It does take a little while, but you know, this is what you have to do. So this is more in depth. So obviously, if your attire is basic, like the video I showed before, where it covered just the legs and you know the attire covers them, easy peasy. Control L, done. But if it's like this, then it's a little bit more complicated. You have to just deselect all the little bits and pieces, right? So then that's one thing you don't want to do is, for example, you want this part covered. You don't want to do, after doing this, you don't want to do this and then press Control L because it would just do the whole thing again. So make sure that you select each part that you want to hide. So for example, like that, you can do Control L or you can manually do it. I prefer Control L so I know this is all hidden without having to keep going like this where I'm removing the, you know, the outfit parts, you know. I haven't got to keep checking. So then all you do is select tire ring, just press assign, done, right? Now, say for example, the jacket is clipping, right? See this jacket is clipping, but it's only clipping in the entrance because that's what it is. So make sure you go back to the body again. You press the HPL entrance, and then You can obviously keep all this stuff here, you don't need it, but what you do is just the same thing as shown you before. Control L to hide the arms, the back, right? And then you have to deselect all of this. You know, just deselect all of it. So it's a little bit more complicated, but it is one way of doing it. The other method you can do, which personally it doesn't work for me, it just doesn't work ever for me, is use the HPL generate HPL mask tool. And by doing that, you need to select. So, for example, I'm going to select the outfit because apparently all this clips, you know. So we're going to select that, and then you select like whatever else clips. So if you want the jacket and the elbow pad masked, and then you select the body. Make sure it's the entire body and not the tongue, which will be this. Then press generate HPL. It can take a little while. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I can honestly say that for me, it's never worked properly, so I never use it. So as you can see here, it doesn't work for me, but that is another way of doing it. But yeah, hopefully this is a little bit more, you know, straightforward for you guys to follow. HPL masking is really easy once you start to do it. It's just sometimes it can be a bit tedious, you know. Sometimes you've for example you've got to take this off, so you have to redo it all again, you know, like. But hopefully it's nice and easy for you guys. And yeah, any questions, ping me mod and help. And I'll see what I can do to help you. Any more tutorial ideas that you guys want, let me know and I can see what I can do.